Einen wunderschönen guten Morgen von dem Stand der Mioty Alliance Embedded 2022. Mein Name ist Uwe Scherf und ich habe den ersten Interviewgast für heute. Ich darf begrüßen Dr. Christof Bosbach. Er ist der CEO von Diehl Metering, der Deputy Chair und Advisory Board Kollege, Member of the Diehl Board. Habe ich noch was vergessen, Christof?
Passt so.
Gut, ich weiß, dass du unkompliziert bist. Ich weiß auch sehr zu schätzen, möchte mich auch bedanken, dass du Zeit gefunden hast in deinem Terminkalender, der pickepacke voll ist. Aber das Thema Mioty ist ja wohl wichtig.
Ja, also von meiner Seite auch erst nochmal einen schönen guten Morgen hier auf der Messe. Es ist mir wichtig, das Thema, weil diese Technologie, die wir auch jetzt gleich im Interview ein bisschen besprechen werden, einfach eine unglaubliche Technologie ist, eine Technologie, die in die Zukunft schaut. Und ich denke, jetzt im Interview werden wir auch ein paar gute Beispiele geben, wie gut diese Technologie ist und wie anwendernah die Technologie ist.
Wir werden jetzt switchen zu Englisch. So we switch to English now. And here's the first question after the intro. Thank you so much. As a pioneer and founding member of the Mioty Alliance, why did you believe in the Mioty technology?
Yeah, we started with a very simple question, and the question for us was, how could we bring a question of massive devices, means a high number of devices, to a single source? And this was the starting point where we're starting the development with the Fraunhofer Society, which was our partner in this technology. And you see it around here on the different screens. This technology has some very specific technology advantages with the telegram splitting, with the forward error correction, and you have to see, we can collect 3.5 million messages a day on a single device, on a single gateway, and that is important for us because we are a metering company. We are providing communicating meters, and you can imagine if you have a big city with several 100,000 meter points, you need a very efficient and effective network, because it's simply not possible to, let's say, to have a high number of devices, means gateways in a city. No, you need only single points with the gateway so that you can connect a lot of meters to this point. And here, as I said, the technology is the right new LPWAN technology, and it's setting a new industrial standard. And that was also one key question for us, not to come with a property network system, but to come with an new industrial standard, industrial standard, so that also for the future we can offer our customers a really investment in a technology which will last for a long time. And that was our starting point.
Thank you so much. So we know, Christof, that Diehl was all in from the first minute when the alliance was founded, and 2 years have passed. I know that you are super active and everybody is putting products into the portfolio. We can build up complete ecosystems, which you already do. We will talk about that later. Yesterday Wolfgang was here, who is definitely also a legend in the OMS, and he said, I would wish that our portfolio could be much, much bigger with a snip of a finger. I know you have products on the pipeline. So until now, what have been your main realizations in regards of Mioty for metering products?
I think I would like to start with one topic before, and one topic is that we connecting Mioty with the OMS. And you know that the OMS is very important for meter producers, for metering users like cities, because the OMS ensures you that you can connect different devices from different manufacturers in one system. And here we developed what we call M2M, and it's not machine to machine, it's Mioty for metering technology. And this is giving us, together with the OMS, the opportunity to enlarge in a very wide way the ecosystem. And we have already placed a Mioty network yesterday, I think it was this week, in Pirna. So we have a full developed Mioty network running in the city of Pirna, and we are very proud of it. And as I said, it was part of this, let's say, strategy we had to bring Mioty and the OMS together. And not here, but you know there's also eWorld now, parallel running in the city of Essen, and we are presenting there our new products like the Hydros 2, M2M means mioty for metering, and we have also developed a gateway, what we call a compact gateway, and this gateway is giving you the opportunity to combine different worlds, because for sure there are other technologies, let's say 5 years, maybe 6 years ahead of us. We are talking simply about LoRa, let's name it. But I think a lot of the first users are now facing some issues, let's call it issues, with their technology. And with this compact gateway, we're giving the people the opportunity first to have a broader ecosystem, to use sensors with different LPWAN technologies, and we're giving the people, and I mentioned it before, a very sustainable point or a sustainable way to do their investments. Because if you're running a certain point into problems, then you can go on with mioty. Mioty is giving you the opportunities to get a broader when you have, for example, interference in dense city areas. It gives you the opportunity with the, as we said, the telegram splitting. It gives you the opportunity to still get the information from the meters, in our case, or from other devices you have in the field. So the compact gateway, that's my point. The compact gateway is giving you the opportunity to merge from one world in the other world with no more investment. And I think that is the real good way to integrate mioty in your ecosystem. The other thing what we are doing, you were asking for our portfolio. The other thing what we are doing is we are offering our customers a network planning, because if you have a physical city, every city is looking different, and for that you need the right points for setting your gateways, for example. And here we're helping the cities or others to design their network, and we're giving them a clear planning where to place the gateways. We give them a clear answer of how's the coverage. So not only offering devices and hardware, we are also helping the people to get a smooth run into this technology.
That is very interesting and awesome. So for sure, we can say that Diehl is a pioneer and has took some significant decisions, even not knowing how the market will develop. I mean, 2 years is a long time in the digital world. And I'm a big fan of your compact, I call it hybrid. So where you can basically use and protect your investment, the capex. In the old days when you had these process control systems, you made one decision and it turned out years later it was not the right one, so you had to do it all over with a different standard. These times are over with your gateway, with a compact gateway, so that means you keep your installation and you just build on with the huge benefits of the mioty. And I just want to also relay back and thank you for your network planning and of course the information I use in my presentations. So with this technology you can really save or halve the amount of gateways placed, and it's not only investment, it's also a question of maintenance, maintaining them. And this is huge, and we can do endless count-ups of opportunities. But that's very awesome. I have seen some of the products by names and by pictures. We are very excited to see them live. Maybe we will, definitely we will have more from your team later in the day and tomorrow. So the next, I know I'm nosy, so why do you think that the metering industry has a key role to play in the smart city development, and especially in the ecosystems?
You see, metering is really what we call a mass application. Normally you're connecting several 10,000 devices into one network. So if we can prove that the technology is running for the metering technology, then we are quite sure that's running also for other industries. I can give you an example. There are some colleagues here from Rexall, and we built up a network for Rexall, and we were covering, I think, a 7,200 square kilometers area with our mioty technology, and we used only a few gateways. And here you can really see how advanced this technology is. We were easy able to bridge a distance of several kilometers, 10, 15, 20 kilometers. It's not a problem for mioty technology. And so here you see really the big advantages. And as I said before, when we're talking about cities, we see that more and more cities are interested in the mioty technology, not only because of the metering, but also of being and becoming smart cities. Because you all know the questions of can we do smart lighting? Can we do smart waste collection? Can we do smart parking? And we can easily answer this, yes, you can. As soon as you have built up your mioty network, coming from the meters, from the water meters and from the heat meters, what we're doing, we simply say to them, okay, you can connect your next devices for the smart parking, you can connect your next devices for the smart lighting. Very easy, going into the same network, and then we provide you with this information. And so it's, again, a very smooth way to get from the standpoint where they are today with the meters and the water and the energy, and then easily go into the next application. And here, I think, in the mioty technology, or with the Mioty Alliance, we can already provide a high number of companies providing the right sensors, providing the right gateways, providing the right software. And so, coming from the question, coming from the metering, when we prove the technology in the metering with several 10,000 devices, I think it's a good proof also for the other applications.
So once the first setup is set, you can basically spread and add on a robust system which you put up. And not to forget the consultancy about how to plan a network. It's not that easy, so you need to know what you are doing. And smart city is, I think, one of the most crucial and difficult spots to really put a network up, and you definitely have decades of experience how to do that. Very well. So what will be the next step for the Diehl roadmap? So we have heard a little bit about the products, we heard about the services. So
yeah, let's come again from the metering point. I think we all know that we have already today a crisis of water. We have already today a crisis of energy. And to solve or to help here, I think it's really necessary that you're working with a high density of data. Because when you're starting data, when you're starting your analytics, you need reliable data. And here, coming back to mioty is the right technology. And for us, building on this mioty technology, giving us reliable data, then we can really talk about the next step of analytics. And we can help the city to analyze their physical networks. We can analyze the consumption in the network. We can analyze their customers using water and energy, and then helping really to save energy and helping to save water by simply using the data, reliable data. And I give you an example. Simply by telling you what is your consumption. Normally you get at home a bill every year, so you know what you have to pay. But if you get data more or less online of your consumption, only by providing you with the right data, you immediately reduce your water consumption between 5 to 10%, only because you get the data. And here I think we see the massive possibilities and the massive potential from data coming out of the cities.
So we are not only talking about that you put some money back into pockets of the consumers, let it be water, electricity and so on, but we are also talking about Diehl's contribution to sustainability.
Yeah.
So we really don't think with normal things we daily use, like water, like electricity or gas use. So now we put more transparency in it, we make it more plannable, and so the end customer can actually even change his lifestyle according to the amount of money he wants to spend. And you put the light on in this transparency of his costs and consumptions. So having that said, so what is your vision for the IoT in the future?
Yeah.
Like now 2 years?
Yes, I have already mentioned, we are already in the crisis for water and energy, and we call it a VUCA world, a world what is nearly not predictable. We are talking about black swans and so on. But as long as we are providing a high quality of data, the prediction is still possible, and with the data analytics we can really help to come to a sustainable future. You know our slogan, sustainability is our purpose in metering. We want to help our customer to become sustainable, and we want for sure also be a sustainable company. And when you're talking about our vision is to help our customers with the right data to come to the right decisions. And mioty is a key part of it.
Very well. So that already even covers the next questions. Sustainability is in everybody's mouth. It's the big headline, and rightfully so, because we have to really be careful with our resources. And so, for example, we just discussed briefly before this interview that we really have to look into the activities of metering. So 5 years back, it was totally normal that the guy who's doing the readings was doing it physically, reading the meters, making a visit. So these cars are gone. Maybe to the point in the future, what you just said, that they maybe completely disappear. Full transparency, lifestyle changes, which of course have a huge impact on sustainability. Anything else in regards of sustainability you see what you have a more or a better influence in your industry on?
Yeah, let's come again from the question of sustainability. I think to be sustainable means also to do the right investments into the right technology. Because if you're starting to build up your network and you don't use technologies with let's say, with a good vision, with a good future, you may lose all your investments, and that's not sustainable. Be true here. And with the mioty technology, we give our customers the right possibility to be sustainable. Because if you have problems, as we said it before, if you have problems with getting your devices, with reading your devices, mioty, the compact gateways, the ecosystem we are providing is helping you to go on and to solve your problems. That's sustainable in the pure meaning. And coming back to our question regarding sustainability, yes, we are providing already what we call, for example, non-revenue waters for the city. We have already set up the right technologies with mioty and the right applications to help cities to already today to save water, to save energy. And as I said, this is sustainable not only in the way of doing the right investments, but also using this technology to really save resources on our planet.
I think we will get a thankful payback from the end users and of course also from the people who manage the resource and try to protect them. We talked about cities, we talked about metering, we talked about massive scalability, and we know it's not like a Lego set which you just put together and you are done. So what's your recommendation, your advice for the responsible people in the cities, owners of utilities? So what is your food for thought, your advice to go forward with mioty?
Yeah, I think you can see that I'm really fully convinced about this technology. For sure, I'm an engineer, so I know what's going on with technology, what is the advantage from the technical point of view. But when you're talking about cities, when you're talking about people working in the cities, they want to have solutions. They cannot talk about technology. They want to have a solution. They want a hand helping them. And here I can simply say, join the alliance, because here you find the people, here you find the companies to help and give you solutions for your problems. And when we're talking about solutions for your problems, we are starting really, as I said before, from the hardware, from the software, from the networks, from the technology, from the analytics. So you find here partners and an ecosystem and bringing users solutions. And here, as I said, join the alliance.
It's true. I can just simply add to it. If you have technology, wisdom, experience to change and to contribute, come, talk to us. You can even start a soft start as an associate member. We open the door as well. And even if you are a subject matter expert, you can even ask to be part of our task forces and see how we work together. I enjoy definitely working with Diehl, especially as a partner in network planning. That's really awesome. You took a lot of headaches away, with a compact gateway. So if you are a LoRa starter and then you finally find out, okay, you want to put it up another notch, you open the doors. Perfect. Any last words before we part ways?
Yeah, as I said, I'm an engineer. I like technology, and I would like to end my interview here. Come and join this incredible technology.
Thank you so much, Dr. Christof Bosbach. Thank you for making time. It was awesome. And I'm looking forward for the next one.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.